In Americana news, public access cable TV channels continue to provide the cheapest way for almost anyone to get his or her face onto television. You don't need much money, and talent is apparently not a major requirement either. But as bad as many public access shows are, in some strange way they strike a lot of people as being kind of enjoyable. Take a look.
I know what you want. You want this.
If you're looking for the lunatic fringe of television, cable access is what you want. America's cable systems provide 15,000 hours of do-it-yourself TV time each week. And back in 1971, independent filmmaker George Stoney helped start it all when he realized how hard it was to get on commercial television.
I'm not comfortable in a society where some few people are telling everybody else what to think.
Please, 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 please don't eat my brain.
You've got to have all kinds. It's very difficult to say what's over the edge. Artists have been doing that for many, many years. They were challenging us to think in a different way.
No, I said, look, no, I'm not your baby. So why don't you just sell me a candy bar? Candy bar. No, I said candy bar.
It's very important that people can break the mold.
Thanks for inviting me to dinner.
Oh, thanks for coming. I'm really happy that I wanted to get to know you better, see you around all the time.
Public access has also simplified the basics of racism.
What do you think of white people?
I like black people, niggers I don't like.
And delved inside the minds of heavy metal fans.
Well, what's your name? Graham, man, like Graham and Dale.
Encourage them to get on there and groove or whatever they do.
Put your hand against mine and feel it, feel it. Feel that power.
Bizarre talk shows and call-in shows with famous and not-so-famous people are very popular on cable access.
Hello, hello, hello. I am the Love Wizard. I come from Loveland.
It's scary.
I'm a loving Leo lion. I'm a loving Leo lion.
Stuff is definitely out there, but the idea behind public access is that anybody can do it. Anybody does. But not everyone is laughing at the outrageous public access shows. Some people think they go too far.
Have we gone too far?
That might be the point.
The content of the programs should be left up to the individual person who has a right to speak for him or herself.
But free-for-all video makes some people very nervous, and there have been several cases where city councils tried to restrict what was aired on public access because they thought the shows were offensive.
If we want to be perverse, it's within our legal rights to be totally disgusting and perverse.
Shows ranging from the American Atheist Forum to a safe sex show to a music video that included nudity and fetuses have been censored in various places across the country.
You can be sure that the extremists are going to be using it first.
In most cities, the channels are regulated by the city council and advised to follow local obscenity rules. But community standards are difficult to define, and cable access producers feel they shouldn't be subjected to the same standards as commercial television.
I feel strongly about cable because I feel strongly about the freedom of speech.
Because cable access has been restricted in a few places, some people fear it will happen all over the country. Yet during 2 decades of public access, there have been only about 15 of these cases.
Don't turn on those network televisions, please. Don't. This is where it's happening.
The unusual world of cable access.
Well, that one kicks you in the butt as soon as it starts. I mean, as bad as public access is, in some strange way, they strike a chord in many viewers. Boy, as bad as public access is. And then they go on to say, lunatic fringe, definitely out there, you know. But the thing that I thought was good about that one is that, you know, they used the spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down concept from the MTV perspective. The sugar was all that awful stuff that they called access programming, and the medicine was what George Stoney, my friend, mentor, and teacher, what George Stoney had to say. And I think that if you could get those little bites that he said, they were important bites that I fully agree with. I think that the mistake that television makes in looking at public access is it doesn't know how to look at it as anything except television. And let's face it, big-time TV looks at television in from a commercial perspective. It's about, drawing in viewers, keeping you sitting on the couch, making sure you're watching and looking at the TV all the time. Access television is not about television. Access television is about communicating. It uses television as a tool for communication, for building community. It's not about entertainment and information. Sure, many of the things that you find on here are informative or are entertaining, but it's more, its intention is to be part of the glue that holds a community together. Access is about speech. Programming, a program comes second to me to preserving and protecting the access for all of you. And the reason that I think that that is so important is because today we know that television is the information, entertainment, and, the dominant information and entertainment medium. And yet, you're closed out of it. By that I mean, literacy has two components. There's reading and there's writing. In TV, lots of us read. Some of us read well, but very few of us know how to write. Owning a VCR without owning a camcorder is like owning a Xerox machine without a pencil and paper, or knowing what they are or how to use them or anything about how writing takes place.